guys, it's ASMR Bells here. Before I start the video, I just want to apologize for the excessive background noise. It's very loud where I live, so that's kind of gonna be an ongoing problem. If you can even hear the background noise or the dog barking right now, I'm so sorry. And yeah, I also forgot to mention, if you have any more questions for me, I'm still taking questions if you guys want to ask me because I might still do a Q&A for 5K, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, ready? Bye. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. I hope you all are doing well on this day today. It is Wednesday, December 10th at 2:04 p.m. And for today's video, I'm going to be reading you 30 random music facts. 30 random music facts. And I say random because they're facts from all across the board. You know, experimental, rock, classical music. But if you know me, if you're a long time subscriber like Hello Friendo or Valpo, hello, then you'll know that we don't do it the ordinary way here. We don't do it the ordinary way. So we've got some niche ass music facts for you. I know there will be at least one thing that you don't know in this video. And this will be the best music facts video that you will ever watch. So, unless I make a part 2, of course. So, I picked all these facts out myself from across the internet. And, yeah, so this isn't from a list or anything. But, I learned a lot over the course of looking for these. So, without further ado, let's get to reading the facts, because I love random fact videos. Let's get to it. Alright. Number 1. I have my laptop here, by the way. I'm glad you guys can't see my setup. Number 1. Iconic producer and musician Steve Albini was actually a 2-time bracelet winner at the World Series of Poker. Rest in peace. He was a 2-time bracelet winner at the WSOP. Alright. Number 2. Ambient legend Brian Eno designed the Windows 95 startup sound that we all know and love. It's like when you open your Windows computer and it goes like, yeah, that's it. He's more than an ambient legend to me. He's a rock legend too. Anyways, fact number 3. During the making of Ex-Military by Death Grips, Zach Hill was actually homeless. He was actually homeless. And this bears with fact number 4. My Bloody Valentine were also homeless, or squatting for the most part, during the making of Loveless, their most popular album, which is so crazy to me. Alright. Fact number 5. Led Zeppelin's The Rain song was written after George Harrison challenged them to write a ballad. That's why the beginning sounds a little bit like Something by the Beatles. Alright, fact number 6. A car just whooshed by inside the video. Stevie Nicks wanted to We still got a great song from the two of them, though. Stop dragging my heart around. Alright, fact number 7. Bjork's favorite book. Bjork's favorite book is Georges Bataille's Story of the Eye, which is kind of an interesting favorite book. It checks out, I would say. Yeah, look it up at your own discretion. Alright, fact number 8. Dennis Wilson of the Beach Boys was a close friend and collaborator of Charles Manson at one point. Not knowing the dark side, of course. Because for those of you who didn't know, Charles Manson was a musician. So, yeah. Alright, fact number 9. Paul McCartney is the only artist to have a #1 hit as a member of a quartet, a trio, a duo, and as a solo artist. So that would be the Beatles, Wings. I can't think of the duo. But yeah. Alright, fact number 10. Steely Dan named their band after a steam-powered sex toy in William Burroughs' Naked Lunch. His book Naked Lunch. That's also kind of a read at your own discretion, but it's a great book. So I actually found this out for the first time when finding these facts earlier, and I thought that was so cool. Alright. Number 11. Franz Liszt, the composer, received so many requests for locks of his hair that he bought a dog and sent his fans fur clippings instead. Fur clippings. Okay. Fact number 12. All 5 Nordic countries have the most metal bands per capita. Does this surprise anyone? I don't think so. Okay. Fact number 13. The entirety of Black Sabbath's debut album, Black Sabbath, rest in peace Ozzy, was recorded and mixed in less than 24 hours. Alright. I was deciding between a few Kanye West samples for number 14, but out of all the samples I could have mentioned, my favorite fact is that he sampled Answers Me by Arthur Russell in his song 30 Hours off his album, The Life of Pablo. And if you know Arthur Russell and you go back and listen to that song, it's like, oh my god, that's Arthur Russell. It's so obvious. Anyways, number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. Good. MIA and Diplo were in a romantic relationship and creative partnership in the 2000s, and he also produced Paper Planes. He did some mixing and stuff on Kala and her first album, but they had a falling out, which I didn't look too much into, but MIA said some, I kind of publicly bashed him for all these things and whatnot. Go look it up. I don't know. Okay. But number 16. Sorry guys, the streets are so busy right now. But number 16. This is one I just found out. But Two Hollis's dad is actually one of the drummers from Tortoise, John Herndon. In 1952, experimental composer, musician, artist John Cage famously wrote the piece 433. 433, which is just 4 minutes and 33 seconds long of absolute silence. Absolute silence. The idea was that the sound that the audience made during their performance was the actual music. Okay. Fact number 18. This is not necessarily history, but the theremin is the only instrument that you play without touching it. You don't make physical contact with the instrument. Okay. Number 19. Charles Mingus wrote a toilet training program for cats. It sounds crazy, but it's true, alright? It's true. It goes called like the catalog. The toilet training program. No, I'm not gonna look it up, but I did look it up, and there's a full training program for cats. Anyway, what a funny guy. Okay, fact number 20. Fact number 20. During David Bowie's paranoid cocaine years, he was really interested in the occult and thought that witch covens were basically out to get him and his semen. So he stored his urine in jars in the fridge. And he also thought that Led Zeppelin's Jimmy Page was a part of this and was using dark magic against him. So don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Okay. Fact 21. PJ Harvey, if you guys know, she's my favorite, is the only artist to win the UK's prestigious Mercury Prize twice. First in 2001, and then a decade later. Alright. Fact 22. Lana Del Rey lived in Glasgow, Scotland for a year. She recorded a lot of Born to Die in the UK, and even shot the album photography there, which is ironic considering how Americana the record is. Born to Die is so American, so finding out that a lot of its aesthetics actually come from the UK and were influenced by her time there, and were shot there. It's so interesting. Okay. Number 23. Kurt Cobain's favorite movies were Paris, Texas, and Over the Edge. I would really like to watch Over the Edge after learning this fact, because Paris, Texas is one of my favorite movies too. So, and I like a lot of his albums that are on his top albums list, so I feel like I would probably like this Over the Edge movie. Anyways, fact 24. Michael Gira of Swans dated Madonna in the 80s, and apparently he's tried to push this fact under the rug, but Thurston Moore of Sonic Youth has talked about it, much to his dismay. And someone on Reddit remarked that technically makes Michael Gira and Tupac spit sisters. So Madonna's dating history is wild. It's wild. Anyways, fact 25. Frank Zappa is actually a really complex and amazing composer. He recorded 2 albums with the London Symphony Orchestra, which I love. His orchestral work is insane. Let me see. an amazing piece, but if you guys think it's about like a shipwrecking in Alaska or something, I can't find it right now, but yeah, that one's really interesting. Alright. Fact 26. Fact 26. John Carpenter composed the iconic score for Halloween in just 3 days. 3 days. You guys know the score. It's so iconic. And I know that I think all of Halloween was made in like a month, which is, I'm pretty sure, just so crazy. But yeah, the score, I think he showed it to the executives and they were like, they didn't think it was scary, so they were like, you need to save this movie with the music. And he was kind of on a press for time, so yeah. Alright, fact 27. We're nearing the end. This took kind of a while. I was gonna do 50, but I wanted to get some, quality over quantity, okay? Prince was so multi-talented. He played 27 instruments proficiently. Apparently he made amazing scrambled eggs. He was a ping pong player and a basketball player too, even though he's so little. He produced a lot of his own music, and yeah, the list goes on. Alright, fact 28. Grimes' debut album, Guidey Primes, was heavily influenced by Dune and references it throughout the record. I think her Met Gala look was influenced by Dune too. So yeah, that's cool. Alright, 29. The Postal Service, the band, got their name from how they created music. So Ben Gibbard and Jimmy Tamborello lived in different cities, and they would send music files back and forth to each other through the mail. And this was just kind of well, I guess this is what the article said, I just pasted it. This way of working was quite unusual for a band. So yeah, I think the US Postal Service too kind of was fussy about them naming themselves the Postal Service. But I mean, that's their name, so yeah. Alright, last fact. Oasis were effectively banned from China in 2009 because of Noel Gallagher's 1997 appearance at a Tibetan freedom concert held in New York. So, yeah. It's kind of awesome for them, but I'm trying to see, because it's only been 20 minutes, I still have some facts here, maybe on my computer. I'm going to try to find the Frank Zappa thing. Big Zappa. Position. Was it an iceberg? Oh. No. What the hell? I don't know why I can't find this. Oh, I found this cool essay though. Frank Zappa, Captain Beefheart, and the Secret History of Maximalism. Alright, well, I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole now. So I think to end the video, but I hope you guys learned something new and appreciated the fun facts. Because again, these are some of my favorite types of videos. They're some of my favorite types of videos, and I'm really glad that I could get a video out during